calling in all of those that need to hear this. Welcome, everyone. Hello, soul family. How is everyone today? How are you feeling in your body? How is it in... Someone told me our 300th day of lockdown. Who knows? But, wow. It has been a time and a half, I'm sure. And I'm sure most of you are feeling pretty fucking frazzled still from the chaos of last year. And I wanted to just jump on here and just to speak a bit more to the events I'm going to be hosting this year, my Sink and Flow Sacred Women's Circles. And I really wanted to just come on here and speak to you guys about the importance of these events in communal and collective healing, as well as our personal healing. Women's circles are really beautiful, special, intimate spaces where women can come together to share, to not be judged, to connect with each other on a pure level of sisterhood that is very hard to find nowadays and quite rare without these preconceived ideas that society puts in our heads in terms of how vulnerable we can be with strangers. Because when you show up to do the work for yourself, the world shows up for you too. And when you show up in your imperfections and say, hey, I may not know the answers, I may be lost, I may be going through a really hard time right now, but I am here nonetheless because I am actually perfect in all my imperfections. And this is the power and magic of these spaces, is that when we show up, no matter what we are going through, we see an alchemical change that happens within us. We can transform, transmute, and use this consciously created ritualistic space to help us not only let go and purge, but also surrender to what is going on in our own lives by not only showing up and witnessing ourselves, but doing the exact same for all the other women that you are in circle with at the same time. Women's circles have become very, very close to my heart and have really helped me heal so many toxic conditioning, self-limiting beliefs that I've had about sisterhood, that I've had about myself, that I've had about my trauma, that I've had about, just what I've been going through, as does everyone else. And in these spaces, we come to realize that we are not special just because we go through trauma, but we become special and we become empowered when we show up despite our trauma and are real and are honest and are willing to face the difficultness just as much as we are willing to face the ease and the fun and the good times. Because our society has conditioned us to run away from challenge and to reject and to contract and to feel so tense and not openly willing to acknowledge everything that is going on for us and for this world and for the collective. And only when we take full responsibility for our own lives can we transcend the darkness, can we transcend this dualistic polarity, can we transcend victim consciousness. Because life is not happening to you, life is happening through you. and you are just an instrument for spirit, for life, for the universe to flow through. And when you realize that you are ultimately the creator of your own reality, you take control, you get to choose, you become a sovereign being. You become in charge of your own reality, and you get to choose how it gets to be. And so I give you this choice. Do you want it to be difficult and challenging, or do you want it to be easy? And do you want to show up? And do you want to just surrender and open your being to all the love that wants to flow through you? And in order for this to happen, unfortunately, we do need to clear the cobwebs. We do need to clear the muck, the gunge, the all the things that have created this illusion of who we think we are, and have created these toxic self-limiting narratives. And in order for our energy to flow freely, we need to clear out all the stagnant childhood trauma that is blocking our vision and is blocking our hearts and is preventing us from opening ourselves fully to ourselves and to the rest of this world. Because in the end, we will change this world by changing ourselves. And we will be able to show up for others by being able to show up for ourselves. And so when we gather in sisterhood and we gather in these sacred spaces, we really open ourselves up to the limitless potential of growth and understanding and healing and love that we deserve. For hearing the stories of other women alongside your own, it gives you power. It allows you to come to the universal truth and understanding that we are all the same, that we are all brothers and sisters, deeply connected by the very fabrics of this reality. And there is so much magic waiting to be unlocked within your being. Sister, all I ask is that you trust, is that you take a leap of faith, is that you trust yourself enough to try something new, to jump first head into the deep end, and don't look back, because I promise you, the magic is at the edge of your comfort zone. The way things have been for too long has not worked. We've seen that. It's been proven time and time again. 2020 and this pandemic is just proof of that. The old structures do not hold. The very fabric of this reality and the very fabric of this society has been built on unstable, broken foundations. And unfortunately, we cannot rise unless we build strong foundations, unless we root ourselves deeply into the earth and connect with her and connect with ourselves and see that this bond is unbreakable. And know that you are unshakable. When we learn to hold ourselves first, we learn to hold chaos. We learn to hold pandemonium. We learn to hold anything and everything that life may throw at us. And so I have such an exciting year planned for you guys. I am so excited to have you here with me, sinking in flow to our natural rhythms, taking back, reclaiming our narratives, reclaiming our bodies, reclaiming our sovereignty. I have so many beautiful guest speakers lined up to come and partake in my circles this year. I'm going to have at least one new guest, maybe sometimes two a month, to bring in their medicine and to bring in their embodiment and to really create a multi-dimensional space for you guys. So it's not just meditation. We're not just focusing on one thing. We're focusing on the multi-dimensional, multifaceted being that you are, and incorporating so many different modalities. We're doing dance, we're doing meditation, we're doing singing, we're doing chakra healing, we're doing trauma unpacking, we're doing inner child work, we're doing shadow work, we're doing sound therapy, we're doing so many modalities. I can't even list them all because there are endless possibilities, and I can't wait for you to join the medicine. All I do is ask that you trust yourself, that you trust me. No, actually don't trust me, just trust yourself. That's all you need. Just show up trusting yourself and knowing that every step that you take outside of your comfort zone is a step you take towards unlocking the infinite magic potential that lives within you. It is time to open, sisters. It is time to trust again. It is time to surrender. It is time to let go of all that has been holding us back. The first circle of the year will happen very soon, in about 2 weeks, on the 11th of February. It'll be me leading you guys in a beautiful circle. The theme is manifestation, and I'm really going to show you guys how can we learn to manifest from the inside out. Manifestation is not just a concept. It's something that we practice. It's something that we embody. It's something that we do. It's something that we hold as a value. And if you don't feel that value within you, how do you think life is going to know that you're worthy of all that you're asking for it? If you are asking for new, don't feel scared when all that around you crumbles to the ground, because the phoenix doesn't rise from nowhere. It rises from the ashes. And let me help you claim this for 2021. It doesn't have to be like last year. It can be easy. It can be smooth. And you can know that you've got yourself. And if you've got yourself, it doesn't matter if the world falls. It doesn't matter if everything's burning. Because the strength that you have comes from here. I love you more than you'll ever know. I look forward to connecting with you soon. Namaste, sisters.